Yashpal will receive on his behalf for his sustained and outstanding contribution to the development of Guyana and his involvement in the struggle for the restoration of democracy in Guyana, Mr. Ramesh Kalisharan.
You may wonder why I have another ceremony of this sort after finishing the investiture yesterday. But I thought that the people who have just received these awards are very special people, and I just wanted to make sure that their contributions are recognized. Yashpal Soy is not a national of Guyana. He is a national of India. But he has played a very important role in the difficult years when the president or former president, Chelly Jagan, was in the opposition struggling for the restoration of democracy here.
Welcome again to The Leading Force with our own Mr. Yashpal Soy. Very interesting journey of this man for last 40 years. So Yashji, you obviously launched your entertainment platform. You did so much in last 30, 40 years. Did it ever occur to you why not to launch your own company in the entertainment space? A real company, I mean, not just doing philanthropy and community work or social work because there was an opportunity. Or you're not a businessman.
I'm not a businessman. Actually, I'm a dreamer. I dream of something. I want to follow the stars, touch the moon. Money is not my thing, but God has given me enough to do the impossible things I have done.
Certainly.
And that is what I am all about, to just touch the stars, follow the impossible dreams, and God has been very kind.
So you never wanted to really get into business, but this is part of something that was really a hobby for you.
Yeah, money was not my cup of tea. I basically wanted to do the things which I dreamt about. And anytime I dreamt something, I said, let's go for it. And like I said, the Almighty helped me.
And how did the dream of creating this wonderful organization, the largest umbrella organization in North America, FIA, Federation of Indians in America, which is tri-state, come to your mind?
Well, in 60s, we were going to Columbia University. And at that time, the image of India was not good. India is poor, India has a lot of poverty there, and all we used to hear about in article in New York Times or anywhere was how ridiculous the poverty was, and so the image was not good. Mm-hmm. So that used to bother us, being part of Mother India, and we felt that we have to do something about that image. So we formed India Club of Columbia University in 60s, and there we used to celebrate Republic Day. Then we thought that there are so many Indian organizations, Punjabi Cultural Society, Gujarati Association, Gujarati Samaj, Culture Association of Bengal, Tamil Sangam. I said, there are so many organizations who are basically celebrating Diwali or some religious functions and things like that. I said, let us get them together.
What a vision.
Under one platform, whose goal is nationalistic, only celebrate India and its rich traditions, values, and the culture. And then we started celebrating Republic Day and Independence Day in a big way.
And today it is the organization which is hosting the largest, actually second largest outside India, 15th August celebration in America. And you have been the president twice.
Yeah, I'm one of the founders.
Right.
And what we did in 81, we started this.
So actually for about 10 years, it just kind of went on, and you were eventually
it took time to develop the whole concept.
Yeah,
you
to
know?
put all these people together.
All these people together, president of each organization, everybody, you know, it was difficult.
Yeah.
But everybody understood
That is
about
a-
the nationalistic value of it.
certainly.
And they came under one umbrella. We became the largest umbrella group. And then we saw the Port Rican parade is going on, or Italian Day parade is happening, Columbus Day. I said, how about India Day parade?
Yeah.
And so India Day parade was born in 1981.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And at that time, we didn't have money sponsors. We used to put money from our own pocket and all that. But long behold, now we are the largest celebration of India's Independence Day outside of India. And the whole world knows about it. I became president in 1999, right? First, I became the founding vice president, then wanted to give other people chances. And finally, they drafted me in 1999 during the Kargil War. We dedicated the parade to the Kargil War. And it was in every newspaper in India. You know, my uncle, who was 93-year-old in 1999, in Chandigarh Tribune, saw my picture on the front page with Mayor Giuliani, myself, and Ashaji. And he was so thrilled. He called me from there. He says, today is the proudest moment of Soy family. And you brought us good name and all that.
But it's not that easy being the president of FIA, not once but twice, and now being the vice chairman of the board of trustees. It's a very complex organization. From outside we don't know. But what goes inside there? How do you make it happen? A lot of people, a lot of centrifugal tendencies, but still they come together and make it happen.
You see, again, you have to keep the goal in mind. There are many forces which will come up. They will try to divide you, or they have their own selfish interest. Some wants glory out of it and this and that. But I have been with Ramesh Patel, we have been there always. From 60s to now, I've been there.
You mean Ramesh Patel, the chairman of FIA?
Yeah, Ramesh Patel joined us in 80, and the organization is on the upswing. It is becoming bigger and better. With that, a lot of people are coming into it now, and the parade itself is becoming very glamorous. In 1981, we had no sponsors. Now we have General Motors. And
you actually run out of floats.
Yeah, General Motors and Pepsi and all those people, American entrepreneurs, American companies want to participate because they know that the people of Indian origin has money power. They are professional, they are doctors, they are engineers, they are manning the universities, they are manning the hospitals. And so we have a great image of Indians now, which was our goal at that time. That
after 30 years, the dream
finally we have matured, and thank God India is progressing now. And when people now talk about India and its resources, it's a matter of pride.
Now, while you were doing this kind of building bridges between India and America, you have been very actively responsible for restoration of democracy for Guyana. Dr. Chedi Jagan was your friend. You did extraordinary work with the Guyanese community, even in USA. Where did this come to you?
Well, in 92, there is a gentleman by the name of Kali Charan.
Ramesh Kali.
Ramesh Kali Charan, he's Guyanese.
Yep.
He came to me and he brought Dr. Chedi Jagan with him. He was not the president or anything at that time. And he related me his story that in 1964, he had the popular vote, but the British won't let him become the prime minister.
Wow.
And instead, they had a dictator of a minority Guyanese community who was a military ruler. They put him as a general there, and he was a dictator all the way through. And he was doing lot of wrong things there. And Dr. Jagan told me, look, we are 43% there, people of Indian origin, but we are treated like very badly. And
for all these years, despite having the vote, he was still not able to.
Yeah, but Dr. Chadijagan told me that not only Indians, Africans are being treated the same way because this guy is ruthless.
Wow.
And he says, I have actually good rapport with the other communities. I have the popular vote, but they don't let me become the president of the country.
They don't let him run the office.
Yes. So I said, okay, so what can we do for you? And he says, Yashpal Soi, he looked into my eyes, the picture you have, he looked into my eyes, he says, Yashpal, I don't know you, I don't know how much power you have, but right now I'll grab any help I can get and please help us. And I thought for a moment, I said, this gentleman is not looking for just becoming the president of a country, but he is looking for freedom.
Correct.
He wants democracy. True. He wants fair and free elections. And maybe we can help him. So from 89 to 92, he kept coming to New York. I kept interviewing him on my radio program, getting him to meet political leaders here. And I had worked with President Carter during his election time in 1980. And so I approached the Carter Center and set up a meeting between Dr. Chadijagan and President Carter. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. Mm-hmm. And President Carter became very, very, as you know, he's a great activist in human values. Sure. And democracy. So he told Dr. Jagan that yes, I'm interested, I'll come to Guyana. At the time of elections, I'll bring UN observers and you will have a free and fair elections.
Wonderful.
And the fair and free elections were held there and he got elected.
How nice, how nice. Yes, it's so nice to see you go beyond the call of duty, not only for your own homeland or the adopted country USA, to help out the countries like Guyana. And you have a great friend in President Bharat Jagdev, who recently, on behalf of his government, honored you with the highest civilian award. We feel very proud about it. You know, it's wonderful to see that you got the President Special National Award. I think before you, there is only one person who got that award, President Jimmy Carter.
Yes, yes.
And congratulations to you. This is extraordinary work.
I tell you, I'm really humbled by it. I went there, at that time with Dr. Chadijagan, in 1989, he had an African leader with him, Mr. Sam Hines, who became Prime Minister with him at the time of election of President Jagan. And when I went to Guyana, I met him. He's still the Prime Minister.
Wow.
So Yashpal Soi, I remember you.
Of course, he should.
So I mean, he was part of the fundraising. When we were doing the fundraising, he used to come there. And it was so beautiful to see the country bloom as a beautiful flower. There's huge construction going on there. People are generally very happy. All the minorities are extremely happy. And the current president, Mr. Bharat Jagdev, actually Dr. Chadijagan mentored him.
Yeah.
And he has a PhD in economics, a brilliant man. He was the chairman of the governors of International Monetary Fund. He's a great environmentalist. He was declared as champion of the earth by United Nations. And we got him in our India Day parade this year.
No, I think it's a wonderful journey for you, Mr. Soi, but they say behind every successful man there is a woman. And in your case, since I know her personally, such an angel, Dorothy. How did you meet her?
I met her at Columbia University.
Okay.
And she asked me a question which she is living by now. She says there's a place called International Center, donated by Rockefeller, on 123rd and Broadway. We celebrate their Night of Nations, you know. And she was there, and she asked me this question about, we met, and she asked me how these arranged marriages occur in India. Isn't it kind of strange? So at that time, I used to get many letters from my...
A lot of suitors are after you.
Yeah, my dad,
Right,
my
Indian
father
wives.
used to send me, here's a doctor lady, there's many other offerings. And I said, here's a letter, you can read it.
This is how we do the arranged marriage.
Yes, I said, this is how it's arranged. And generally what happens is that finally what happens is that you know of that family where you're going to get married, and you basically go by the family, that the family is respectable and professional, and of course that is how it's done. And I told her the true meaning of marriages made in heaven is in India, because you have so many divorces here and things like that. And someone other is working.
True, absolutely. And in your case, even the marriage to a white American, such a wonderful lady, has been working. You have two beautiful sons, and they have married American white females. Just one thing comes to my mind, such a beautiful family, and they put up with your 16 plus hours daily. What is a family day for you? What is a family dinner for you? What is a family vacation for you? What is that beautiful moment that you capture with your family?
I tell you, we have just celebrated our 40 years of wonderful marriage to
Congratulations.
this wonderful lady. The trick is that on 5 days, Monday to Friday, of course, you see me at 10 o'clock at night,
11:30
meetings and parties and consul general office, or
hardly parties, but social work, community
yeah,
work. Yeah.
But on weekends, I very rarely go to any of the functions. I try to spend that precious time with the family, going out, having good time, you know. And more than that also, that they're very patient, and they know that I'm not going to change.
I'm sure she knew it long time back at Columbia. This is a man who has got dreams.
Yeah.
He sleeps with open eyes and is adventurous.
Yeah.
And on top of that, she is herself a pious lady, such a wonderful lady. I think, a lot of credit goes to your family for what you are and what you still continue to want to be. We really congratulate you for your success. Indian community in general, I am being very honest, will be grateful to you for the centuries to come. What you and people like you have done to our community today, we are shining, we are looking bright, successful, but some people laid the foundation, and I'm sure your name will be in red letters in the history when people look at the legacy. We wish you the best for your continued success, your journey for years to go. Make a grand success, guide the new generation, and inspire people like us. Once again, thank you very much, Yashpal Soi.
Thank you very much, Sunilji, for giving me this opportunity. I think you're following in a way my footsteps, and I see you also working hard with your newspaper, with your television program, and you keep going. And sometime I wonder, I said, is Sunil following the same impossible path? And I always pray for you, and I hope God bless you, because you're doing a great job in the community.
I thank you on behalf of our team once again to come to our show, The Leading Force. So that was Mr. Yashpal Soi. You just heard it from the man direct. A journey which started in 1938 and continues for years to come. Extraordinary dreams, extraordinary achievements, and still a humble man. With us today we had the honor to host Mr. Yashpal Soi on The Leading Force. See you next week right here. This is Sunil Hali signing off now. Thank you.